One of the most fascinating things about golf is how it reflects the cycle of life, no matter what you shoot. The next day, you have to go back to the first tee and begin all over again and make yourself into something. A quote by Peter Jacobson. Golf is more than a game. It is an entire life experience in 18 holes. Some people who have never played golf may think that it's a relaxing, easy, and fun afternoon outing with friends. But little do they know it is much, much more than that. It is more than taking a stick and hitting a small ball. It requires not only physical strength and endurance, but also mental focus and a strong sense of self-control. I used to think that golf was one of those sports that anyone could play, and boy, was I wrong. The general public's perception of golf is typically from what they see on TV, a fun afternoon on the golf course. If you ever watch movies with people playing golf or a golf tournament on TV, you see people driving in golf carts looking relaxed, or professionals walking to their ball with their caddies, carrying the bag for them and telling them what club to use and what direction to hit it. That can sound pretty relaxed, stress-free activity. Others who haven't picked up a club think that it is not that big of a deal to hit a ball a certain direction, or that putting on the green is just like putt-putt. They may connect it to Americans' favorite sport, baseball. Hitting a ball with a stick is just like being at bat, except the ball is sitting still. So they may think, how hard can it really be? A very common opinion that many people have is that golf isn't a sport. I've heard people say that they don't really have to be in shape to be a golfer. They don't think that going to golf practice is hard, and they think that they don't have to do any type of conditioning or strength building exercises. A lot of these perceptions are based on their understanding of recreational golf versus competitive golf. Competitive golf is very different than playing with friends or a fun afternoon. Competitive golf, especially in high school and college, requires the players to be both physically fit and as well as have strong endurance. In order for a golfer to hit the ball a certain distance in a certain direction, the golfer's core strength is their key. Additionally, building strength on their lower back, legs, and arms can add to their accuracy and distance. Many high school and college golfers will do winter swing clinics and CrossFit workouts, which focus on building their physical strength in those areas. The golfer has to have high levels of endurance as well. A high school golfer must walk an entire 18 holes and must personally carry their 35-pound golf bag, or they can push it on a wheeled cart. The 18-hole course walking distance averages around 4 miles of straight walking, but add the curves, hills, and valleys, that can add up to over 6 to 8 miles. Physical strength and endurance are a major benefit to the competitive golfer, but the toughest part of the golf game isn't about the athleticism as much as it is mental aspects of the game. This quote by former PGA champion Bruce Crampton: "Golf is a compromise between what your ego wants you to do, what experience tells you to do, what your nerves let you do," is a perfect statement about the mental fitness a golfer needs. There are many articles available on how to approach the game of golf mentally. Sports psychologists call it mental fitness. Dr. Deborah Graham, in her article, Golf Mental Skills, gives tips to improve your golf game mentally. Of the 20 tips she lists, 9 of those are on my personal list. Let go of control. Let go of control to get control. Learn from your failures. See all adversities as challenges. Create an attitude for competition. Develop habits of positive thoughts and actions. Tune into your nutritional needs. Pay attention to your bodily needs. Practice with a purpose. Manage your emotions instead of letting them manage you. Every golfer needs to have tips to remind herself to help her mind stay clear during her round. The mental game is different for each golfer, depending on their own self-talk through their match. For me, my self-talk in golf is much like my self-talk in life. I have to remind myself to let the bad shots roll off and focus on the next one, to stay positive and to not overthink the negatives, and replenish my energy by eating and drinking healthy foods. You must be physically healthy and fit, but even more have the mental strength to stick through the game of golf. Golf isn't a simple game, just like nothing in life is simple. As Arnold Palmer says, golf is deceptively simple and endlessly complicated. It satisfies the soul and frustrates the intellect. It is at the same time rewarding and maddening. And it is, without a doubt, the greatest game mankind has ever invented.